everybody, and welcome to another quick hits episode of the Sports Report. A lot of things going on this weekend, so let's get right to it. 49ers defensive lineman Ray McDonald has been arrested on domestic violence charges. This comes 3 days after NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell announced stiffer penalties for domestic violence charges. 6-game suspension for first offense, lifetime ban for a second offense. And Ray McDonald joins a whole list of 49ers that have gotten in trouble in recent weeks from the league. Aldon Smith recently announced that he would be suspended for the first 9 games of the season for various issues. Bro, McDonald, what were you doing? You knew these penalties just came out, and now you're gonna go beat up on a woman? What is wrong with you, dude? I don't get it. I don't get it. 6-game suspension. Good luck. You're gonna need it. That's what you're facing. Michael Sam has been released by the St. Louis Rams. He also failed to clear waivers, which means he'll be free to sign with the practice squad if he so chooses to. He was the former SEC Defensive Player of the Year out of the University of Missouri. He goes unclaimed off waivers. In my opinion, this dude can flat out play football. He's very, very talented, but like Coach Jeff Fisher said when he was asked about waiving Michael Sam, the guy's too talented to not be playing somewhere. The only issue is he needs to be able to fit somewhere. And if there's a team executive or a scout watching this video for whatever reason, look into this guy. The guy can play despite being the first openly gay football player drafted by the NFL, and now he's looking for a place to play. He may sign with the practice squad in the Rams, but somebody look into getting this guy. The guy could flat out play. I wish all the best for Michael Sam. SEC football. Man, what a weekend it was for the SEC. Let's take a look at it. South Carolina, man, Steve Spurrier, you just gotta be quiet sometimes. You like to talk about other teams and the problems that they have with the other teams. You like to take shots at other teams. Look at your own team, man. A lot of issues with your team. You got killed, bro. Texas A&M's quarterback Kenny Hill threw for 511 yards on your defense, and Coach Kevin Sumlin at Texas A&M can flat out coach. Man. Johnny Manziel? Who's Johnny Manziel now? Texas A&M has not missed a beat since Manziel left. That offense put up 680 yards total offense on South Carolina. Ole Miss had a slow start against Boise State. Took them 3 quarters, but they finally got going. 35-13. Bo Wallace looks like Bo Wallace. What I mean by that? 3 interceptions, not making the correct reads. But he also likes to throw touchdown passes. He passed Romero Miller on the all-time passing list at Ole Miss, all-time passing touchdowns list at Ole Miss. He now has 44 for his career. And Cody Core, who the heck was Cody Core before he caught 2 really big touchdown passes for Ole Miss in the game against Boise State? Cody Core just recently lost his mother, and he dedicated his performance against Boise State to his mom. Good for him. 2 touchdown catches. We're proud of you, man. Rebel Nation, go follow this guy on Twitter. I don't have his handle, but when I find out, I'll post it. LSU gets a big win against Wisconsin despite getting run over. Yeah, I mean run over. Melvin Gordon for Wisconsin ran roughshod over LSU, but I don't think that mattered. LSU still found a way to win, and the Mad Hatter made an appearance, faking a punt in the 3rd quarter against Wisconsin when they needed it the most. LSU representing the conference well against the Big Ten foe. This will be the only meeting in the regular season between an SEC team and a Big Ten team. Big, big win for LSU. Congratulations to Les Miles and that program. The stats were ugly. The performance was ugly on offense. But LSU found a way to get it done, just like they always do. Some people may be mad about that, but it is what it is. Georgia may be the most complete football team in the Southeastern Conference. Todd Gurley, if he's healthy, shoot, man, if Todd Gurley's healthy, this is going to be a dominant football team. Todd Gurley ran roughshod over Clemson. Clemson had no answer. Clemson looked like they were getting run over by a Mack truck. When that truck backed up and ran them over, and backed up and ran them over, like 3 or 4 times. That's what it looked like. Todd Gurley. Remember that name. A lot of people have. And if you're watching this in Athens, Georgia, props to you for supporting that guy. And we found a couple of other diamonds in the rough in the running game too. The names slipped my mind because I was so focused on Todd Gurley. 198 yards rushing plus a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Georgia. Whew. Offense gave their defense breathing room, and their defense forced 7 or 8, or maybe more than that, 3 and outs in the second half. Jeez, Clemson had no answer. Good luck, Clemson. You might need in the ACC. You've been exposed. Good luck to you. Dabo, you got your work cut out for you. Quarterback problems in Clemson. Can't get it done. It didn't get done against Georgia on the road. And it looks like Nick Saban is going to be a micromanager when it comes to Lane Kiffin. What, you know, it's like Nick Saban needs one of those, you know, child leashes. You know, one of those leashes that you put on a 3-year-old when you go to when a parent takes their child to the mall. That's what Nick Saban's probably going to need for Lane Kiffin. But let's not bash Kiffin and that offense at Alabama too much. They did put up 538 yards of offense against West Virginia. But that Tide defense, what was up with that? That Tide defense had problems stopping West Virginia. West Virginia was able to move the football. So lots of issues. They look sluggish. Alabama looks sluggish, but lots of issues there in Tuscaloosa, but they're 1-0. Give credit to West Virginia. They put up a heck of a fight, but Alabama just too much for the Mountaineers and Dana Holgorsen. Well, this has been a quick hits episode of the Sports Report. Join us. We're going to do a little new concept here. Me and my partner Chris are going to try to infuse a little bit more relaxation here. We're going to try to be a little bit more laid back. We're going to try to just go quick hits. A few of the top stories in the world of sports. Join us next time as we continue on our little journey here on YouTube. For now, I'm Paul, and this has been the Sports Report. I need a beer.